Hi, I'm Whitney from EcoVeganGal.com. One question I get on a regular basis is, what is my hair routine? To be honest, I switch it up all the time. I'm always experimenting to see how I can get the best results for my hair. But one thing that's worked for me for 10 years now is having an all-natural plant-based lifestyle. This has really helped me feel my best inside and out, and I think I look my best too. When I was younger, before I switched into this natural lifestyle, I had dandruff. I had that itchy scalp, really uncomfortable, and then I had those embarrassing flaky white stuff all over my clothes. And what did I do? I turned to the conventional dandruff shampoos, but I never felt good about them. They looked really funky, they smelled horrible, and they had so many chemicals in them. That's why I want to offer you the 10 tips that I've learned to prevent and treat dandruff. And if you don't even have dandruff, these tips are great because they can lead to thicker, stronger, shinier hair. And who doesn't want that? The first few tips are all about your diet because, as I said before, it plays such a big role in how you look and feel. Number one, and this is the most important one I think, is to have a diet that is rich in unprocessed whole foods and has as many fresh and raw foods in it as possible. So lots of fruits and vegetables. This is really easy to do, even if it's just a few times a day. You can have salads, smoothies, juices. Get them in at least once in your day to make sure that you get those nutrients and keep your body happy. Experts have found that people are extra prone to dandruff if they don't have enough zinc, B vitamins, and healthy fats, your omega-3s specifically, in their diet. So make sure you get those in, and it's really easy to. Just have some pumpkin seeds for some zinc, look for products that are 4 to 5 of B vitamins, and flaxseed and walnuts are great for your omega-3s. Tip number 2 is to make sure that your digestion is in great shape, and an easy way to do this is to incorporate more probiotics and digestive enzymes into your lifestyle. Poor digestion can lead to many problems, including skin issues, so having those probiotics and your enzymes gives you that extra reassurance. But going back to tip number 1, when you're eating healthy, your digestion will be really good as well. Tip number 3 is to reduce or completely eliminate certain foods that affect your scalp. And this would include refined sugars, yeast, processed foods, as I mentioned before, and bad fats. These can lead to insulin spikes, which will affect your hormones and thus lead to an extra output of oil. Tip number 4 is the last diet tip, and that's to include coconut oil into your life. And you can put this right onto your skin, you can even put it on your hair, or you can eat it. You can cook with it, you can add it into all sorts of recipes, and it doesn't have a super strong coconutty flavor either. But it's so wonderful in softening up your body and also reducing dryness. People have also found it really effective for helping treat eczema. Tip number 5 is to just be less stressed. Feeling stressed out is not just a momentary thing for your body, it's long term. When you get stressed out, hormones get released and thus oil production starts to happen, and you really don't want that. One simple way to reduce stress in your life is to exercise. This releases endorphins and thus reduces your stress levels. Everybody has their own tactics for reducing stress, so make sure you find the one that works best for you. You're going to feel great overall, and it's going to help out your scalp and hair. Tip number 6 is a really easy one in theory, but it's so hard for some people to implement into their lifestyle, and that's just to get more sleep. Yes, experts have found that fatigue can lead to dandruff, and you probably know this already, but lack of sleep can affect so many aspects of how you feel, how you look, how you act. So now let's jump into some tips that are hair specific. Number 7 is when you brush your hair, brush it straight downward, starting at the scalp right here, all the way down to the end. This will carry the oil that could cause dandruff away from your scalp and through the strands of your hair. Tip number 8 is to reduce the amount of hairstyling products that you use. You know how they can really build up there? Not so good if they're sticking around for too long. But if you really like hairstyling products, opt for the really clean, natural, organic products out there, and there are plenty to choose from. Tip number 9 is to wash your hair regularly and massage it while you're doing so. Now, your washing routine is really going to depend on your lifestyle, what you're doing during the day, what products you're using on your hair, but this will help prevent any buildup going on there. And massaging it really stimulates your head to become as healthy as possible, and it feels really, really good. And the last tip, number 10, is to use an all-natural dandruff shampoo. You want to look for a brand that uses high-quality ingredients that have been shown to prevent and treat dandruff. So this can include aloe vera, peppermint, tea tree oil, and chamomile. The company that I love right now is Avalon Organics. They make a medicated shampoo and conditioner that is entirely organic and biodegradable. It even comes in a recyclable bottle, which I love. And the main ingredient that they use is salicylic acid, which is actually from the bark of a willow tree, and this can reduce the inflammation that can lead to dandruff. And amongst all those other wonderful ingredients, it's great. I've used it today on my hair and it feels so soft. Even though I'm not struggling with dandruff, I love the way this feels. It smells great, and I think it's a really wonderful company. Avalon Organics line is new, but you can find it in a variety of natural markets and online, and it retails for about $10.99. Those are all of my tips, and now I want to hear from you. Have you struggled with dandruff in your life, or are you currently? And how are you treating it, or how have you successfully treated it naturally? If these tips are new to you, I would love to hear your feedback on how they've impacted how your scalp and hair feel. Thank you so much for watching. You can find more information at ecovegangal.com, where I write about topics like this all the time. In fact, I'll have an article about this very subject, which I'll link down in the description field below. You can find me on all the major social media networks, where I love chatting with you. You are part of the community, so please write me a message there. If you found this video useful and you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye. Avalon Organics is offering you 20% off their full line of products until April 30th, 2014. Just use the code WELLNESS at checkout. More details are in the description field below. The Barbar Eco 8000. Even though it's eco-friendly, you would never know. It dries just like any other hair dryer.